Joining us now is retired Border Patrol agent and current sheriff of Terrell County, Texas, Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland, along with former acting director of ICE and also former chief of Border Patrol, Ron Vitello. I'm so glad to have both of you guys here. Sheriff, let's start with you. Is the Biden executive order, which he finally did right before the debate, hasn't done anything for 3.5 years, is it doing anything? Some people, and you guys know Tom Homan, former ICE director, a great guy. I was talking to him the other day. He was saying, Rita, it's like a shell game. Like they're moving them from one part of the border to the other. They're bringing them in through the app. They're flying them in. That the numbers really haven't changed at all because he believes the administration doesn't want them to change. Sheriff?
Howdy, Rita. Thank you for having me, and howdy, Chief. Good to see you. No, Tom's exactly right. You're exactly right. Look, that last executive order came behind, the Senate bill, and then, of course, we had the amnesty for the spouses. I mean, we continue to see this administration trying to make little advances, but they're not taking the great strides that need to happen along our border. And again, that goes back to those asylum seekers. Either we keep them in Mexico under the Remain in Mexico policy, or we keep them housed in jails here in the United States until they see their asylum, judge there. So no, there's really been no progress. Yes, apprehensions may have been lower, but you're going to have that normal ebb and flow of apprehensions. We're in the hot summer months. And even weather along the Rio Grande River here in Texas has increased water flows in my county specifically, and that definitely has an effect on apprehensions.
Wow. Okay. And I want to get also to the debate because, of course, this is a hot topic. So many Americans care deeply about our open southern border. And during the debate, there was a major topic of discussion about the border. And at one point, President Biden said this. Take a watch.
We worked very hard to get a bipartisan agreement that not only changed all of that, it made sure that we are in a situation where you had no circumstance where they could come across the border with the number of border police there are now. We significantly increased the number of asylum officers. Significantly, by the way, the Border Patrol endorsed my position.
He says the Border Patrol endorsed him. But minutes later, literally during the debate, the Border Patrol Union posted, quote, "To be clear, we never have and never will endorse Biden." Ron, your reaction that he actually said that, my jaw dropped. As soon as he said that, I'm like, did I miss something there? What was your reaction, Ron?
Well, I was not surprised. It's another example of him not knowing exactly what his position is and how to articulate it. We saw that for 90 minutes during the debate, and I'm glad that in real time over X, the National Border Patrol Council corrected him because they've never endorsed him. They've never endorsed the policies that he's advocated for. He's trying to stand up for the Senate bipartisan bill. What he doesn't tell you is that bill would codify 5,000 people coming to the border every single 24 hours for 7 days in a row before the secretary could take action with the permission of the president. And that's bad enough, codifying that kind of traffic, but it also handcuffs future presidents. And so he doesn't talk about that in the implementation of the first year of that bill, they could only do it for a little more than 200 days. And then the second year of implementation, they could do it over just for a little bit more than that or less than that. And then again, the last year of implementation in 3 years, the future president would only be able to close the border in 180 days. Last time I checked, 365 days in the year. And so they don't want to control the border. If he did, like the sheriff said, they could reinstitute the migrant protection protocols, which was a historic agreement with Mexico, which led to the lowest activity of illegal migration at the southwest border ever.
Wow, that is really stunning, guys. And boy, we still have many, many more months to go, at least of Biden's first term. Let's see what happens. We're, of course, praying, of course, for the families, too, of the victims of those illegal migrants, because there have been so many of these horrible cases of yet, which is just heartbreaking to see. Sheriff Thaddeus Cleveland and also Ron Vitello, thank you guys very much. We really appreciate it. And thank you for all you do to try to keep us safe. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Rita.
Thank you.